Our railing is back on and repainted. And I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some CA thin here. I don't have all day to get this on because it will cure fairly quickly. Okay, that's sort of locked in place there. I think once that dries or cures, it won't be coming off. Is it all the way down? Yeah. Okay, let's do the other one. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Okay. Once again, I believe we are locked in place there. Once everything sets, I'll turn it upside down and reinforce it a little bit. Okay, let's just do a dry run first here. That's a pretty almost loose fit. We won't have a problem with this. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just go around the inside of this piece. Oh, I splattered a little bit on the side there. That's not good. Now my hope is that what I put on the inside is going to sort of run down. Well, we'll take a better look at it in a minute. I am noticing I can see a little bit of photo etch though, glinting right there, just right there. Gonna have to touch that up with the 22. Okay, I don't have any paint on the brush here yet, and the photo etch is not what you'd say showing up real bad unless the light hits it at just the right or the wrong angle. So I'm just gonna do a little bit here. I don't think I got any on my brush there. I did that time. Well, that was embarrassing. I was wondering why it wasn't covering the photo edge. Okay, there will be no glinting through now. Now, yesterday we already took a pretty good look at this other end. This is where we put those little photo etch ladders on. Now we'll look at this end. Now, if you remember when we were doing the Bismarck, when we'd finish a module like this, I was putting it in a box, and I was covering it with clear plastic wrap so that we could see what was in there. But I was noticing that we're probably going to be needing this very shortly, actually. Okay, 32 is done. Okay, 33 consists of several little pieces. Now, it looks like there's a whole bunch of different pieces, but this is all the same one, just showing different angles of it where the different pieces go on. And then when we get to step 35, they want us to drop this piece down onto the shelter deck, along with the piece we're going to make here. So like I say, I think we're going to be needing that pretty soon. And if you remember this piece right here, well, we did this already, so it's all done. Okay, 33. Let's see if we can find some pieces here. It appears that most of the stuff we need is on the F sprue, and we are going to be having to fool around with some photo etch, it looks like. And we do have to make 3 of these. So it could be this is going to be a little bit more time consuming than I originally thought. But you know what? It's going to be fun, right? Now, I had been looking down here where it said make 3. I should have noticed that it said make 6. So of the searchlight, we have to make 6 of them. And when I was looking over my sprue, I thought, well, okay, here's one of the pieces we need. It's this number 14. Where's the other one? You would think it would be close by. Well, it isn't. It's way down here. Well, at least it's here. That's the main thing. There are 3 F sprues. So we'll be getting two of the pieces off some of them and one of the pieces off all the others. Now, remember when we were doing the Bismarck? The lens of the searchlight was clear plastic. At least that's what I remember. There was quite a bit of clear plastic pieces on the Bismarck. I don't remember seeing any clear plastic sprues that came with this kit. Now, while I am thinking about it, in the comments I used to receive a comment from a viewer. In fact, it goes way back, long before I started doing the model ship series. I used to get comments quite regularly from this viewer, and I guess what I'm trying to say is here in Winnipeg, there have been people that have come down with this COVID thing, and people have actually, you might say, passed away. Yeah, and so when all of a sudden you notice that you're not getting a comment from somebody who had maybe been commenting, you might say, regularly for several years, you kind of wonder, has this COVID thing maybe, affected that viewer? And I'm just sort of wondering, are you okay? Now, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time here videoing every single part being nipped off. I believe there's about 24 parts altogether in this step. Now, these pieces here we need 6 of them. Here's 4 of them. Now, if they were really, really small, I would probably nip off back here, and then I would hang on to the sprue to nip the sprue off of the part. But being as these parts are bigger, I think I could probably nip back here like this, and then hold on to the part and nip off this excess sprue. Okay, I'm going to do the remaining 4 the same way. Now we need 6 number 14s, and want to be careful not to nip off the peg that has to go into a hole somewhere. So we'll nip well down here. going to get the other 4 much the same way. Now we only need 3 number 17s. But we need 6 of the 18s and 6 of the 19s. And being as that they're right close by here, okay, we'll get the other ones the same way. Okay, 3 number 51s. Now you must have known that this was going to happen. Well, I was starting to suffer from macro lens withdrawal, so I just had to slip it on here. Okay, I think we're done with the F-sprues for a little while. Now, I'm not going to video nipping off the flashing off of each one of these little pieces, because the way I like to do it is hold it up close to my face, like I'll show you. It's much easier for me to do it like this than it is to have it down where the lens can get at it, and then I have to go like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and nip off the flashing, and we'll take a look at the parts after I get that done.
Hey Ron, you need a haircut. People are going to think you're trying to look like a hippie.
I've only got about 5 more pieces to go here, these 5 right here. And when I was doing this one right here, which is the first of the same as these, I was noticing something here that I thought, I just got to show the viewers this. Now, after you've nipped off this piece of sprue right here off the side, and then this piece off the domed top, you come around and you're going to see another piece of sprue that looks like it has to be nipped off. But it is actually attached to something you do not want to nip off. See if I can bring it back here. You can see that? That is actually supposed to stay on there. And here, I'll get the one that I did. Okay, if I can turn it up. Okay, there you can see that's actually supposed to be part of whatever this thing is. And at least I found that interesting. Interesting that you could easily make a mistake. Well, it is approximately 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, about 1 or 2 minutes to 2, I guess. I haven't looked at the clock for a moment, but now I know I did say something to the effect of, we'd take a close look afterwards. So I guess we better do that. Thanks for watching, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.